Hello and welcome to EATV. Today's subject will be modern slavery cases in London, UK. Human traffickers are bringing in underage children for forced labour and sexual exploitation. Londoner should ask the question, do we want slavery in the 21st century London, and what can be done? Would organisations and people be able to robustly enough spot and whistleblow without fear about these situations going on? There was a case about Lucy, who was 12. She was told she was going on holiday with family, with a friend. She left the village in West Africa, excited to get on a plane for the first time. All was not as it seemed. She was brought to the UK and left in a house with strangers. She was trapped. Men began visiting the house day after day, night after night. For months on end, Lucy endured physical and sexual abuse. Finally, she had the chance to run, but with nowhere to go, she was forced to live rough on the streets. Couldn't staff profile traffickers at airports like we do with bombers? Wouldn't that be a way of stopping these ones that are doing it via the planes? UK essentially is having a problem, a liberal problem, with kicking out crime, because there's so many PC terms, political correct terms, that come out the woodwork and thrown around to hinder law enforcement and criminal arrests. I'm sure MI6 could do more. Most organisations have wickedness in high places, which stops police and law on the ground from catching the culprits. We need to improve the leadership, to improve the people on the ground that can tackle this problem. As we know, paedophile rings go back to number 10 Downing Street, and it was brought up by Tom Watson in the Houses of Parliament. Details of number 10 pedo ring has been mentioned, but nobody has been brought to justice as of yet. Surely the way we take care of this problem is targeting the source, the traffickers, long prison sentences, and coming down hard like a ton of bricks on the people that moving their children around. The London Mayor Khan and government and local authorities are too liberal to tackle these criminals who use children as a business. The Mayor of London loves to pass the buck. This is going on his watch in the 21st century London. A campaign from social media and local adverts would be an easy start. The media like to throw out a story but what needs to be done to create change is learn from mistakes. To take down slavery in the UK, the media, the police, law needs to hit the source by exposing and arresting. Slavery is something most Londoners wouldn't want on their streets. The message has to be clear. You will be hit with the full force of the people, power and law. Without the perception, they will carry on. The media love to bring out these stories like a form of downgrading the society in which we live, the city, London, and the society itself. That's why the people need to lobby on a local basis and demand our taxes and money go to preventing this horrible business. How to recognise slavery. As you go about in your normal daily life, there is a growing and good chance you will come across victims who have been exploited, and that's why, to recognise these people that have been exploited, here are a few pointers. The manner in which they dress, visible signs of injury, signs of stress, the manner in which they came to work in a particular era. Modern slaves in the UK, often said to be hiding in plain sight, are working in nail bars, construction sites, brothels, cannabis farms and agriculture. Traffickers are using the internet to lure their victims with hollow promises of jobs, education and even love. Albania, Nigeria, Vietnam, Romania and Poland are the most likely countries of origin, but some victims are from the UK itself. The case that brought slavery back into the media and the public eye was a young Vietnamese boy who was discovered in the back of a van in Kent with 15 other boys. They were placed in migration detention. No age assessment was carried out, as he was not seen as a potential trafficking victim. The boy was released from the detention centre in November with no measures in place to protect him. He has been missing and not seen since. Let's get the message out there and try and rid this from the streets of London. Thank you for watching. Please consider supporting this channel by liking and subscribing. Thank you very much.